Welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. Hope you're getting to and from work or to and from getting your groceries okay today. Just be patient out there on the roads. You know, it looks beautiful out there, but certainly a lot of snow has fallen on the ground over the last few hours. So just as I said, be safe out there on the roads. You know, so many fantastic opportunities coming on this show in order to highlight fantastic local businesses, and that's exactly what we start with on today's show, because they are celebrating 15 years here this year in Ottawa. I'm joined by Diana Livshits. She's the founder of Krumpers Solar Blinds. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a while. I don't even know the last time that you and I got together. Probably, what, 7 or 8 years ago, the last time you came on Daytime?
Sounds about right. Time flies when you're having fun.
Sure does. So let's, I mean, again, as I said, it's a big year for you, celebrating 15 years.
Yes.
But take me back 15 years ago and sort of the inspiration behind this business, Diana.
Well, it actually, necessity was the mother of invention, as they say. I'm an ex-Norteller. I used to work at Nortel, and my house was actually facing my Corkstown location.
Okay.
So that was the reason that we bought the house. Was it was very convenient. However, the location of the house, it's an east-west orientation.
Okay.
So in the summer months, you could not breathe in the back of the house, which were bedrooms. You could crank up the air conditioning to 18 degrees. It would be freezing in the living room, and the bedrooms, you couldn't breathe.
Right.
So, as I said, necessity was actually that brought us to this product. And no, I'm not smart enough to invent it. I was just smart enough to buy the rights to it.
I gotcha. Yeah, so let's talk about the product itself. What is the product, and how does it help?
The product is very simple and very logical to use. It's a very smart technology that is utilized in the fabric itself. And the fabric, once there's daylight coming in, becomes totally transparent. But
really?
It is two-sided. There's a summer side and a winter side.
Okay.
So you physically turn them.
Just hold this up to camera here for us here.
You physically turn them twice a year, depending on the season. Now, very simple.
So this is the winter side. Is that right?
This faces towards the glass for the winter.
Okay.
And
then
here
we flip
I will
it
just
around.
turn it around.
Yeah.
This faces towards the glass for the summer.
Okay.
It's all about how you want the heat reflected. Do you want it reflected back outside for the summer and back inside the room for the winter? Now, to turn them around, it's really simple. They're spring-loaded, so if you can change your toilet paper, you can do this.
Okay, most of us should be able to do that, no problem. Yeah.
And we even send a reminder twice a year to turn the blinds around.
Okay. Now, what about privacy with these?
This will provide complete daytime privacy,
okay,
not nighttime privacy.
Interesting.
So if privacy is an issue, you do need a second window treatment on top.
Which a lot of people do anyway, right? A lot of people have curtains, even though they have blinds, just for the aesthetics of it as well, right?
Exactly, but this is also, both in terms of energy conservation, this is a game changer, but also in terms of your comfort.
Okay.
When we buy houses, when we walk into a home, what is most important to us? We love the light coming in through the windows.
Of course, yeah.
We love to be able to see out. But then, because of the temperature concerns, what do? We cover those windows. This is where Krumpers come in. We will allow you to keep the view.
Right.
But control the temperature of the home year-round.
Okay, so let's break it down again. So it's winter right now. Okay, so we put it in, in the proper way. We install it. So is it allowing heat to stay in the home? Is that the idea?
It does two jobs at the same time.
Okay.
What happens in the winter is heat travels towards cold. That's rule number one of thermodynamics.
Right.
What happens when it's on the winter position? As heat travels towards the cold window, it is reflected back into the room. It does not allow that heat to go through.
Okay.
The second part of this is when the black side faces towards the glass, what happens is it acts as a passive solar collector.
Okay.
So it will actually generate heat and direct light as well as insulate the window. So just to give you an example, a 4x4 window will generate over 2,000 BTUs of heat, which is equivalent to a 600-watt electric heater.
Really? Wow.
This is nanographite, and nanographite is a very strong conduit for solar technology.
Right.
And this is why it is utilized.
And this is lab tested, right? This isn't just you saying, hey, you know what,
No.
trust what I say, that you've actually, this has been tested extensively.
3 laboratories that have tested our product, including the John Yellett Laboratory out of the States, which is the laboratory used for the National Fenestration Council. We don't have a National Fenestration Council in Canada, so we rely on our neighbors in the US. So John Yellett is the authoritative body.
Gotcha.
And our products have been tested and illustrates a reduction in both heating and cooling between 39 and 42%.
Interesting. Wow. I mean, that's a huge number, Diana.
It's a huge number.
I mean, let's look at some of the other things you brought along here. We've got about
Well,
two minutes left here, and I just want to make sure we get to
Windows
some.
are the weakest element in any building structure.
Right.
And yes, there has been a lot of progress, and windows have evolved and have become much more efficient. However, windows, glass is still glass. And what I'm showing here is just, I'm going to calibrate it. Give me 1 second. Right now, 100% of the heat is going from the lamp to the BTU meter.
Okay.
Double pane window.
Yeah.
Which is what is in most homes, will block about 30% of heat coming in or going out.
Okay.
So 70% is still traveling back and forth.
Gotcha.
Low-E argon windows, which are the next step.
Sort of the next generation window.
Absolutely. Will block about 40%. So 60% still goes back and forth.
Gotcha.
Even if you take quadruple pane windows, which are very, very rare, you still have about 42% traveling back and forth.
Right.
If we take the simplest double pane window, you can still see about 70% going through.
Yeah.
If we put our blind, that number
to
goes
15,
down to less than
16.
20.
Yeah.
We insulate our walls, we insulate our roof. This is insulation for your windows, but they still allow windows to do what they were meant to do, which is to bring in the light and the view.
Well, and we're seeing, you know, with modern homes, right? You're now seeing this architecture that I think in the last decade, when you look at some of these homes, you'll know when they were built, and they're, you know, floor to ceiling windows. I mean, it looks great.
Aesthetics.
But a lot of aesthetics are important for a lot of people, but a lot of energy going out, right?
Absolutely, and a lot of discomfort. You know, architects love the aesthetics. They don't think function as much as they do form.
Right.
And this is where we come in. You can still have the architectural interest, whether they're octagonal windows or triangular windows. You can still retain that interest, but you gain control over the temperature and over the energy use in your home.
Diana, really appreciate you coming back on. You can find out more information on the website, and really customizable, so it doesn't matter the shape of your window. If you have skylights, get in touch with Diana. We'll be right back after this.